Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with Patty visiting, and I'm going to do a swipe on this 16 by 20 inch canvas. And I think what I want to do is make sure that I have paint around my edges, because even though I'm planning on using a satin, I'm going to use an enamel. It's not necessarily satin. I believe it's actually a gloss by Folk But even though this is not my normal way of doing a swipe, I want to make sure that I have paint to the edge of my canvas and even over, preferring not to drip it down yet because I like to be able to hang on to the edges of my canvas. Although, with a swipe I shouldn't have to. This is my OXO omelet turning spatula, best paint spreading tool I know on the planet, bar none. I'm sure there's others. I'm unaware. I'm going to run that spatula right along the whole edge to get the paint off it, because I don't think it's going to hurt anything, and you'll be patient because you love me. Which reminds me, I need your thumbs up, and I need you guys to know that if you want me to stay at YouTube, the most important thing for you to do is watch as much of the video as possible. If you watch the whole video, if I got the 400 that are still watching out of the 85,000 to watch the whole video, the YouTube algorithm would put me in a better place, and then I would come back from purgatory, YouTube purgatory, which I currently live in pretty much most of the time. While other people doing interesting but not as fabulous things as some of mine are getting 10,000 views, I'm getting 400, and sometimes only 40. So if you like what I do and you want to help, thumbs up, and comment, and watch the video longer, and I can tell you where to find the playlists if you're looking for them. They're on my channel. They're under created playlists, and there's 9 that have 100 in them, and 11 genres like swipes and abstracts, and I'm just talking while I'm covering the edges of my canvas. And yeah, I probably will leave that spot. No, I won't. I'll just drag some more paint into it. So my plan is, like I said, to swipe, and I don't usually swipe over a base layer, to tell you the truth, but I want color in between my colors, and that'll make more sense in a second. I'm going to take care of all my drips and make this cover as best as I can, and I'm talking too much and covering a canvas with black paint, which I probably could have started in advance, and maybe I will at some other point in time. I'm going to scrape off my spatula, throw it in the bucket so I don't use it again, run my finger down that edge so I don't have to see that line of canvas, and I'm going to bring out the brightest colors that I can, and I'm going to use some gloss enamel from Folk Art. Really? That was Floetrol. Oopsie. Let's just use a bunch of that, because I can. That's the name of my first book on the Amazon link. And some of my bottles are plugged. I saw that. Come out. This will be interesting. Yes, and I am going crazy for pink, and that's okay. I'm going to use my enamel. This is a different kind of swipe. I've been showing Patty, who's getting a few days of lessons, my different methods, but I'm not good at doing the same thing twice, so we're going to do less is more. Yeah, and somebody's going, right. That's going to happen. So I've started in a different way, and I'm not done being different. I just did one of these the other day that I actually stopped and said, okay, I'm saving that. So I think the only thing that I lack is that one thing that I really, every time, come out. I can see it wants to come out, but it's not coming out. I like the pop of orange. What can I say? It just makes everything better. So I'm going to get rid of that plug and all the other. Come out, Galmy Goopy, please. And I am going to use some black satin. I keep saying satin. Black gloss enamel from Folk Art right over the black that's here. Not because it's not. It probably would work anyway, so you should go ahead and try that at some point in time. I have dampened rags and an acetate card. I'm really tempted by the acetate card, I gotta say. So I'm going to pick my locations somewhat carefully for my orange. And then, what am I going to do? I'm going to at least start with dipping. Where is it? Alright, so I'm going to right down the center. I'm going to put some black enamel. I should put this in another dish and dip into it. I'm going to go halfway across and dip that whole piece of hem. Lead it right to the edge and let it fall down over. I'm going to come back. I'm going to use the rest of that enamel. Let it fall down over. I want to pull it over to the edge of the canvas and tap off the residual too. So that's pretty cool to start, and I want to play. So I am going to play. I'm going to take my acetate card. Whoop, you know what? I want some more of that black satin enamel right there. I'm going to press it in a little bit and see what happens. It doesn't look like anything now, but I'm under the impression that things do miraculously change. I'm going to use a little bit of that gloss. I keep saying satin and I mean gloss. You know that. What else am I going to do? Maybe I'm not thrilled with that yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the white. And I don't even mind those gaps from the weirdly dried, needs to be replaced t-shirt material. And I just knock over my edge. We got some beautiful cells happening. And I kind of want to saturate this piece of t-shirt the next time I do this, just because I'm not getting the contact that I really want. But I kind of like some of those background colors too. Oh well, never mind. And I covered up that part that was an issue, and I'm going to just drag and trail along. I want that paint off there. And if I can't have it, I'll take it from somewhere else. So that's kind of cool so far. It makes me want some orange again though. I've never tried to use orange as a swipe color, and I have one more clean rag. I'm going to fold this one in half. Oh, that's cool. I wasn't even expecting that to be as cool as that at all. We actually got real orange color, and it makes me want to do it again. Let's see where I need my paint. Where else? I've got a clean side. I can use a clean side. That's cool. Okay, so right from here or through there. I think the clean side. Whoop, dropped it. Good thing it's accidental art. Accidents are welcome. So that's interesting. So far so good. Am I done? I might be pretty close. I really like that white. It's very tempting to add some white. And it is the gloss. Yes, that's orange. Do I want some more of that? Maybe. Just sticking my skewer in there, adding some texture. Because there are no rules, and because I can. Hey, that's the name of my first book on the Amazon link. The first blue link under Show More under the video. List number 1 will share with you the OXO omelet turning spatulas and the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas. That's my number 1 go-to. Actually, I have a few of those now. So what do I do down here, and do I have anything else I want to do up there, and am I going to tip? I'm going to throw those rags away. I think I'm going to give it a shot. I seldom, if ever, tip a swipe, but since it's already so interesting and there's a lot of paint on there, I don't think it's a bad idea at all right now. I think I'm really liking this. Patty's trying to find her way around the camera. You could have just gone behind me, honey. But check that out. That is pretty cool. I think it's time to tilt. I mean, time to torch. Swipe with lots of cells. I don't use any silicone in my artwork, and the catalyst in this particular piece was definitely the black satin, every time. The black gloss enamels. The background color was not. It was just an Artist Loft half latex from Walmart combination, which is my usual. My paint pouring recipe is underneath the video. And so can you find Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links. Underneath the video, when you see that clothing, that's my Teespring clothing. There's all over print t-shirts, and I think I'm going to make some leggings or a shirt out of this because it's just gorgeous. I love the colors, and I'm really happy with the shapes. That's so organic and beautiful. That's just gorgeous. I'm so happy. I love it when that happens, and I'm very lucky that it happens to me so often. I really, really am. Of course, I've painted 2,000 paintings, so I want you guys to know you should not beat yourself up if you can't instantly do something that you want to do. But don't count it out either, because miracles happen all the time. It's accidental art. You've got to let the paint have its way, and then if you need help after that, use your brain. But using your brain too soon could be a problem. It's not my problem. I am just covering the little bits of paint missing edge. I'm covering the naked canvas on the sides. Cover the children's ears. No, I'm kidding. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not rated for children anyway. But doing YouTube did teach me to stop swearing, so that was a good thing. All right, so we're going to torch again and tell you that this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, in Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, sharing a swipe lesson, a very wavy swipe lesson, a very wavy swipe with enamel lesson that makes those incredible cells with Patty. Patty flew in from Arizona just to hang out. We love that about Patty. Patty's good company too. I do sell my artwork, and I need to sell my artwork because YouTube is not supporting my paint habit anymore. So if you're looking for the drawing that happens once a month, look on the end screens for the video that is the exhibition video of recent artworks that will show you what the prizes are. There's a minimum entry fee of $10, but there will be a choice of a class, a 4-hour class if you're in Spring Hill or in Florida somewhere close to me, or one of my 2 books, or one of 8 paintings. So it's worthwhile. Like I said, it's $10 minimum. You can find the PayPal and Patreon links underneath the video, and also if you go to my channel, you can find the icons on the bottom right of the header. If you go to my channel, you can also find the 11 playlists of genres and the 10 playlists, 9 of which have 100 in, and the last one is being populated, has over 50 in it. And binge watching is encouraged. Thumbs up is really appreciated. The longer you watch a video, the more likely you are to help me stay here at YouTube and continue to make you videos, which I love to do. And I love you guys. And there's 85,000 of you plus. We're a quarter of the way to 86. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Never mind. When will I ever learn? So we're pretty much done with this, and I didn't try and affect every little spot, but that's okay. That's what makes it textural, and that's what makes it different. And I'm really, really happy. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you anon. Check the channel, check my community page, my community board on my channel, and Facebook group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, for tomorrow's video. And if you're looking to be fan and collector, you might want to check the Facebook group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors. I also have Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More, where I've been posting on Fine Art America since 2013. And anything that you ever see me produce, you can also request that I post so that it becomes a product. And if you guys got questions, please post them. You can ask me anything. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for all the contributions, and thank you so much for all of the morale-raising comments that you've left me all these times. I really appreciate you guys. I love you much. I hope to see you soon, maybe tomorrow. Bye for now. Priscilla out.